Good morning, neighbors. So today is about weaves versus sisterLocks. And let me tell you guys, neighbors, I am a little under the weather. I was running yesterday outside. It was extremely hot. And then when I got home, I slept under the AC and fan like a crazy person. And this is why I sound a little raspy, but probably some ginger would do the trick. But I just want to tell you guys that, I had to think about my hair and the revolution of my hair. And before I got these sisterLocks, I was heavy on weaves. Now don't get me wrong, weaves are protective style. Weaves are very, very convenient, especially if you are a mother that has multiple heads to do. A weave can stay in your hair up to at least, I wouldn't recommend it, but I know people who keep their weaves in for at least 2 months. So we have people that usually have their weaves in for a month. Myself, I would only have my weave in for at least a month. And so, the base of putting a weave in, you would cornrow your whole entire head, and then you would sew in the weave, or you can do wigs. So most people traditionally did the weaving of the hair, or the new thing is the wigs and lace fronts. But I would say this: I'm not against weaves at all. Like, I miss my weaves till today. Because sometimes you like the straight look, you like the curly look. The only thing about sisterLocks is that this is your look until you style it. So if you're the type of person that has, the type of person that really, really likes different styles, you have to be sure that sisterLocks is for you. Because if you're not like me, I'm a plain Jane. I like my hair. As long as it's done, I'm okay. So the convenience of sisterLocks to me just outweighs, every other situation in terms of your hair. Like, I don't think that I would probably ever go back to any other style. Some people would style like my coworker. She did her hair in sisterLocks, and oh my God, her sisterLocks look so good. But she was one of those type of females that she was always up with the trends, dressed real nice, and she loved to change her hair. I mean, she changed her hairstyles like you should change your underwear. So needless to say, she cut all her hair. She got her weaves back and everything. I mean, and literally she, cut her sisterLocks out. Me personally, I wouldn't recommend that. If you go with sisterLocks, know that, it's a journey. And the best part about sisterLocks is that every stage is so different and so exciting, because like even this stage. So this stage is the starter stage, I would call it. My hair is budding, but it's not completely locked. It has a different look. It doesn't look like someone who had their hair in sisterLocks for about 7 months. You understand? So there are different stages and different looks to sisterLocks. But the thing is, you have to have the patience. So I would say with weaves though, weaves afford you the different looks.
Lisa, do you think you overdid it with our hair? Nope. I sure don't, because we're going to Beverly Hills.
You understand? So you can go with a straight weave. You can go with a curly, silky weave, or if you're trying to achieve that, I call it the Baywatch look, but it would be like a curly, exotic look. With your hair, but your hair looks kind of wet. but it's not really wet. So there's all types of ways you can achieve a look with the weaves. And you can do your ponytails. You can do your bob cuts. You can do asymmetrical cuts. I mean, it's endless styles you can do with weaves. Me personally, myself, being as though I've started this journey, I would, I've always been natural. And this is the thing about weaves. People always say, oh, weaves, it's up in the air when it comes to whether it's a natural style. You guys, weaves are a natural style. Your hair is natural underneath the weave. It's a protective style. So your hair is protected and covered. If you want to wear a weave, it's absolutely fine. Like some people look really, really good with weaves. They really do. And if you have somebody who actually knows what they're doing in terms of the installation of a weave, man, they can have your hair looking just like it's yours. So I just say to everyone, look, weaves versus sisterLocks, there, those pros and cons. To me, it was more pros in terms of going with sisterLocks because of the convenience, the health benefits in terms of your hair. You're only washing it and oiling it, and your hair is breathing. You understand? So with the weaves, your hair is protected in terms of it's being covered. So and I don't think that you get a complete cleansing of your hair with a weave because again it's covered and it's the covering of the weave when it's sewed in. You got to think that has to be clean. So it's just not going to get completely cleansed compared to if you did sisterLocks. So I say to everyone, who wear weaves, more power to you. You look beautiful. And I understand. So a lot of people say, well, sisters always wearing weaves and this, that, and the third. I will tell you this. Most women, about 85% of black women that wear weaves, ask them, can you see their natural hair? Their natural hair is long. Their natural hair is long. Don't get it twisted. If you're a sister that's wearing a weave for a certain amount of time, like I had a friend, you never seen her natural hair, but y'all, her hair was all the way down to here, and it was thick, and I never knew her real hair. And the reason for that is because she had a regimen. She had a sew in every other month, and then sometimes she would go where she would have her hair out, but it would be cornrowed, and she'll wear a wig, you know what I mean, and not like have it sewed in. You understand? Or wear like a scarf for a couple of days. But for the most part, you're getting your hair washed and oiled and it's cornrowed and then you're sewing the weave in. So there's no type of, all your hair can do is grow. There's no type of interruption there. So that's a misconception when people say sisters they're bald headed or they don't have hair or they don't. Look, even if you had short hair, my hair is relatively, to me, short. It's short. It's not long. It's not down my back. And you have to keep in mind that, a part of your process is for the growth. You want to see the growth. Most people want to see the growth. Nobody wants to, unless that's what you're striving for. Most people want to have their sisterLocks long. So that's part of the journey, So these are relatively short, but it's still convenient. It's still a style. It's still, attractive. It's still cute. So once these get long, though, you won't be able to get this look. You'll have to keep your hair updos if you're trying to get a short look, or ponytails. So there's a trade-off there. You understand? So if you go through my hair is short, there's only short styles with sisterLocks if I'm doing like a bob cut or asymmetrical. Or if I say, for instance, if I just go like this. Let's do this. how my hair looks. If I'm just wanting my hair to just have some bangs in the front and just come down like this, but it's short. You understand? Remember how the women used to wear their hair in the 70s? But the 70s when they had like that whole little mushroom thing going on with their hair and it was straight. That's what I mean by this. But, you know, it's always a way you can do stuff, you know? And then, you know, like I told you guys, you could always wear a pin back and then have it out. You understand? So it's just stuff you can do. I'm sure it's other styles. I just can't think of everything right off. But I always tell people, weaves are plus if that's what you want to do. Weaves, lace fronts, it all looks good. You know, we can rock whatever. We can rock all styles. You know, us women, we can rock all styles. So there's not really a thing of whether one is better than the other, because they both are good. Like I said, I did weaves for a very long time. I enjoyed my weave look, but I will be honest with you, I got tired of waiting at the hair salon. I got tired of paying like obscene amount of money. I paid like literally like $180 to $200, maybe more, in weave. You know, the installation of weave, because also you have to buy the hair. And let me tell you, the hair ranges. So, you know, if you want quality hair, you're going to spend some money. And I think most weaves will go... what did I pay for my weaves? I think I used to go to this Beauty and Bob Supply. And the weaves for me were like $50 a pack. But I needed 2 packs, so sometimes I'll buy like, it would be a sale. So like it might be $80 for 1 pack, and then you get one half off. So you spend another $100 and some change for hair, and so you know it can be costly. But then again, then you got your sisterLocks, and installation for sisterLocks is there going $1,000. You know, so I paid $900 and some change to get my hair just installated with sisterLocks. And then thereafter you pay, every time you get it retightened, about $120, $150, depending on what they're charging. It's quite costly. But either way, both styles are worth it. So you just pick your poison. No, it's not poison. Just pick what you decide, your preference in terms of how you want to look, the look you're trying to achieve. And be confident, ladies. Whatever you decide to wear, be confident. Because if you're wearing a weave and that thing look good, honey, ain't nothing nobody can tell you. And just like, you know, with the sisterLocks, my hair is locked. Some people don't like lock hair. I don't care. But you can't tell me I don't look good. I'm just being honest with you. You can't tell me I don't look good. So it's comfortable, it's breathable, it's clean, it's natural to me. It's my natural curl pattern. I will say though, sisterLocks elongates your curl pattern. So, you know, it probably be drawing up a little bit more than this, but over time your curl pattern will elongate, which shows for a longer strand of hair, a longer piece of hair, instead of it being drawn up. But you guys, this concludes my video. I just want to say that you guys, whatever you decide to do, whether you're natural, whether you're permed, whether you are bald, whether you're curly, you know, whether you're colored, whether you are rinsed, either way, have confidence in you, rock what's best for you, and go from there. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. You guys can reach me on my social media at EverydayNay on IG. Have a good one.